Hello, in the video coming up we will look at the new Google Photos video editor. So if you've got pictures of your friends, family, pets on Google Photos and you want to get them into some sort of video, there's now a new feature on Google Photos for a video editor. Now when I say video editor, I'm not referring to a professional video editor or anything like that. It's just a video editor for people who want to have a mess about creating videos with their friends, family, pets. It's pretty good. I've had a go at it and we'll have a look at it now to see how it works. Okay, so first of all, from your Chromebook desktop, you just need to find your Google Photos. If you can't find it, if you've not installed it, obviously you'll have to install it. Or at the top, you could just type in Photos, and if it's there, you'll see it there. Okay, and then just open your Google Photos. This isn't my normal account. This is the account I use for doing videos. So I had to get some pictures from, I shared some pictures from my other account, and I shared some pictures of my dog here. So from here you can see that I've got pictures of my dog. So what I'm going to do is to show you how to then create a video from your pictures. And it's quite cool. You can do it yourself, or there's actually an automated process. I'll show you the automated process after, but I'll show you how you can do it yourself first, because you might want to change it a bit. And you can still change it with the automated process, but I will show you that afterwards. So first of all, if you just click on Creations here, and then from there you can see I've already got one there, which I'll show you afterwards. And the reason why, it does take some time when you've created the video and you do the export for it to be ready to view. So I'm not going to show you the one that we do today. I'll just show you that one so you can see what it's like. So once you go to here, you can just click on New Creation down here. And I'm not looking at these two here, just Movie. So click on Movie. And then you can see you've got this here, but I'm just going to ignore this for now. And I'm just going to click up here, New Movie, like that. And because of that, I then choose the pictures that I'm going to have in the movie. So I'll just quickly select a few. It's not going to be anything too crazy. Of my dog here. And on there. That's about enough really, don't need any more. And then once you've selected the ones, and I'm going to do a video as well, so I'm going to click on this video here. So that's going to be photos and a video in it as well. And then just do create. And just wait for all that to load up. Obviously if you're going to add videos, that's fine, but do bear in mind that will mean that it will take longer to actually create the video for you at the end. Okay, so what it does is it puts the pictures here. As you can see, this is the video, this one here. I can only tell that by the actual image that I'm looking at there. But from here, you could simply press play and it will go through all the ones. And as you can see, when it gets to the video, it plays the video. Like that. And then it would just go through the rest of the images. Just waiting for it so you can see it just jumps back to an image once the video is done, like that. Okay, so you can do that. You've got the option here to add more. So if you wanted to add more, you could click on that and just add some more. So let's just say we're going to add that one there. And then you've added that there. Now, as you can see, it's added it there. And this is the thing what you can do. Where you've got it here, you don't have to have that image there. So you could make a timeline how you want it. If it's like for kids, or for pets as well, but if it's for kids, you might want to do a video of when they were first born and then gradually show them as they get older. So that would be good to do it that way, for example. So you could put them ones at the beginning and then you could get them showing gradually older, which would be a nice thing to do as well. So you can just drag and drop where you want them to be, like that. So you can choose it however you like. Something else you might want to do as well If you click on one of the images, because at the moment it's just a set, I've not checked to see what it is either, but say for example it stays on each photo, unless it's a video, for say a second, and then it goes to the next one and the next one. That's fine if you want to do it that way, but it could get a bit boring. So you might want to do it where you've got some pictures which are on for longer and some which are on for shorter. And if you want to get really creative, you could then add soundtrack to it and listen to the soundtrack to where the pictures are, and you could, where the music slows down, you could then put a type of image in there which is there for a while, and then when it speeds up, perhaps if it's got a beat, you could then quickly go through images. So it's about being as creative as you want to be. So if we just click on one like this here, not there, here, sorry, there, like that, just click on the image like that. Not sure what these three dots are. Pan and zoom, so you can pan and zoom. I think there might have been updates. I've just done an update to my Chromebook. It's on 1.12 now, Chrome OS 1.12. So they may have done a few updates since I used it the other day. So on here, you can, no motion, you can do pan zoom. So let's do pan zoom on that one like that. So it pan zooms out, which is quite a nice effect. And then if you press stop there, for example, you could click on another one like that. And on this one, if it's an image you want to do, or it suits the music at the time, you could shorten that one down. So as you can see, it's there, 2.1 seconds. So I think it was on 3 odd, so I think they last about 3 seconds each. You could shorten that down. This has been updated because them seconds didn't show on the Chrome OS 1.11, so they've updated it, which is good. That's actually a good little thing they've done there. So you can now see how long it will be on the screen, and then just let go like that. And then you could click on another one like this, and you could say on this one, you actually want this one to be longer, for example. So you could do it as long as you want. I'm just going to do it crazy long just to show you. And then on there also, you could say, and I'm going to pan zoom that one. Okay, and then if you press play there, you'll see it do that. And I do like that pan zoom. That makes it not so static, because it can be quite boring if they're just static as such. And I'm sure, like I said, that has only just been there. I'm sure it wasn't there the other day. So they might add more as well in the future, which is good. So I've not changed the video before on here. So let's click on the video and see what options you've got on there. So on here, again, let's see what we've got here. That just gives you the remove video. You can, looks like you can cut the video down, trim the video down. So that's good if you've got a few videos. You could use this as a very basic video editor. If you've got a few videos and you just want to cut a few bits out, you could actually use this for that as well, to save you having to learn a professional one. So I will cut this down a little bit like that. Cut it down, so because you wouldn't want the whole movie, so just have him showing it with his little walk. And then here you could change, this should just rotate the video, I assume, this here. So that's the rotation option, and this here would just rotate the video, which you wouldn't necessarily want to do, but you might want to do if the video's the wrong way around, or just for a funny effect. So that's like that. Here you can obviously change the options. You can make it square instead of just 3. Original goes back to the original. You've got lots of different options on here. That's quite good. Here, let's have a look what this does. This changes, you've got the brightness, the contrast. So you've got quite a few options here, which is quite good. So make it dark or light if it's not enough. Here, warmth is usually quite nice if you want something to look a bit warmer. As you can see, the grass looks a lot greener if you do that. Maybe not so good on this video here, but it's good that them options are there. So that's for the video. And then to click out of it, you should just press that X, and hopefully that takes it out of that video edit. So we've edited that video to shorten that down as well. And then, as I said, so you can just move the images around as much as you like, make them as big as you like. And the good thing is, and I think personally speaking, this is quite for me vital, adding music to it, because if you're going to share this on Facebook, for example, then, you know, adding a bit of music is a good idea. So up here, you've got add soundtrack. Now, you can obviously add your own music. The only thing I would say to that is, obviously, if it's copyright, then that could be a problem for you if you upload to Facebook. It's not always a problem when you upload to Facebook, because they look more at how much effort you put into the video compared to how much copyright music. But I would suggest not go down that route at all if you want to share it, because for YouTube, for example, you couldn't put a video with copyright music on YouTube. It would be taken down straight away. So the theme music here, this will all be copyright free because that's what Google's provided. So if you click on there, and then you've got different options you can choose. So you've got dramatic here. I will play them so you can hear them. These are just them type there, and there's a few options there, for example, and that will go with the music, with the actual video. And you've got electronic, for example, here, so you could do energized, and then you could have that. And this is what I was talking about. If you do choose a type of music and decide that's the one I want, then you could see what images come up at the particular part of the music, and if it doesn't look right, you could change it around. So you could be quite creative with it if you want to. I think it's a great way of being able to share videos without having to use a full-on video editor, because there's so many people who take photos, their friends, family, pets, holidays abroad, and being able to just do a nice little video afterwards is a nice thing to do. So there are lots of different song types on here. I can't actually hear, this the way I do my videos, I can't hear what you're hearing right now. It would be on the video, but I can't hear it. So I apologise if the music isn't, well, everybody's got different tastes, but whatever's playing. So from here now, what we can do, once you're happy it's all done, then you simply do finish movie like that. And then, as you can see here, processing movie. This may take several minutes. We'll notify you when your movie is ready. So that could take a few minutes. But this is one I did the other day. So I'll quickly just play it so you can see it. And that's with some music as well. And that's the video there. If you saw any jaggedness there in the filming on the picture, don't worry about that. It won't be like that when you're actually exporting it or anything like that. I think it's just because I'm filming, sometimes that shows, so don't worry about that. So as you can see, that's fine. Now obviously one thing you would want to do, you would then want to know how to share it. So we go back into Google Photos, I've got it pinned down here. If you just go to your creations, you can't share the one which is being processed, you need to wait for that to be processed. But this one I did the other day, I could click on that like that, and then I'll just pause it because I don't know what music's playing to you, or maybe I can't. I'll just mute it. Okay, I'll mute it in case the music's frustrating. Okay, so from here, what you can do then, you can share here, and you've got the option to share to other people. And you've got this more option here, which just looks like you just add other people. But the one I would do, you've got nearby share as well, obviously, so you could share it to your Android phone very easily, doing it that way. But this one here is if you want to download it. Yeah, so if you click on more there, and then you've got the option here to download it, and there it's on downloads. I don't think, because that looks like it's a hyperlink where you can take it somewhere else, but it's not. So I don't think, you might be able to change where you can put it, but I don't think it really matters, if I'm being honest with you. Looks like you can put it on a SD card if you want to. So on here, I've not really looked into that, but what I'm just showing you is that you can download it. So from here, just do that more option like that, and then you've got the option to download it. Press save, and then that will be downloaded because everything is in Google Photos. So if you did want to upload it to Facebook, for example, then you might want to download it first. And then if you just go into your downloads folder, and you'll see that it's an MPEG video there. Not too big, that one either. So I do really like that. I think it's good. Now I will show you a quick and something else as well. And I've only just looked at this myself today, but if you've got, for me, for example, my own account, I've got thousands of photos from holidays going back years. I've just got absolutely thousands of pictures. So creating a video of that, I'd have to go through and look for every, and don't get me wrong, if you want to do a certain type of video, then that maybe you want to do that and put that time and effort in. But for example, on here I've only got a few pictures of my dog, but if this was on my normal account where I've got hundreds of pictures, if you go to creations like that and do new creation like that and then do movie, from here you've got these options here. So if I do pet movie, and then it's chose this. Now this, it hasn't just chose that picture, it's chose my dog. So it will then look for all the pictures with my dog in it. So you click on that and just do done. And now that has created a video with all of the images it's found of my dog, which is really cool. That's really good. So that stops you having to do it yourself. You could obviously then go in and change things around. I think it's automatically applied music when you do your own, do it like this. So I'm not sure what that music's like. I do apologise if it's frustrating, or I'll press mute anyway, haven't I? I'll turn it down a little bit. But yeah, so that's really cool as well, that it actually searches your Google Photos for your dog. It checks which your dog, and then it puts them on. And it may do other pets as well. I've not checked that. I don't know, because it does say a pets video, so it may just look for all pets and puts them on there as well. What I would do is I would just have a mess about playing with it. And obviously here as well, and this is the same as with the other way we was doing it, where you make your own video. Before you do the finished movie, you can change the aspect ratio. So 16.9 if you've got 16.9, but you've got different aspect ratios if you want to as well. So if you're going to be using this just maybe on mobile phones, for example, you might want to find out what the best aspect ratio is to do the movie that way. So that's quite good. So I really like that. There is them other options of the collage and the animation, which I've not looked into, and I'm not going to do on this video because I didn't want to make the video too big. But I think it's great that you can now do video editing on your Chromebook. It's quite basic. That's what you want. You don't want it to be a technical one with this sort of thing where it's about your photos. You just want something a bit fun that you can have a mess about with. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like below and subscribe to the channel for future videos, and thanks for watching.